Right now, people all over the world are asking the same question. Has World War III just started? In the past few days, the United States and Israel, they've launched major strikes on Iran. Iran has responded across the region. Airspace is shutting down. Missiles are flying. And one of the most powerful leaders in the world has just been killed. Everybody is trying to understand what's going on. Who is fighting? Why are they fighting? Why is this happening now? And how did the world get to a point where a conflict like this can even start? But this did not start this week. It didn't even start this decade. To understand what's going on properly now, we need to go back more than 40 years to a revolution that completely changed Iran, reshaped the Middle East, and created a system that was built around one man. And that man was Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini. Let's go back. More than 40 years ago, Iran was not ruled by religious leaders. It was ruled by a king called the Shah, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. Iran at that time, it looked different. It was modern on the outside. Big cities growing, Western music, fashion, culture, all of that. The Shah was very close friends with the United States and Europe, and he wanted Iran to look like a Western country. But many people inside Iran were unhappy. The Shah had almost complete power. People who spoke against the government could be imprisoned. A secret police force watched critics closely. Many Iranians felt afraid to speak freely. At the same time, life was not improving for everybody. Some people were becoming richer, but many others felt ignored. Religious groups felt like Iran was losing its identity, while students and workers wanted more freedom and fairness. Different groups were angry for different reasons. But slowly, they all started listening to the same man. This was a religious leader who had been forced to leave the country years earlier. His name was Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini. Years before the revolution, Khomeini had already spoken out against the Shah. In the early 1960s, the Shah introduced reforms meant to modernize Iran. Women gained the right to vote, religious courts lost power, land reforms were introduced, ties with the United States became stronger. Some people supported these changes, but Khomeini strongly opposed them. He believed that the Shah was weakening Islam. He believed that the Shah was giving too much power to foreign countries, especially America. In 1964, Khomeini was arrested and forced into exile. First, he was sent to Turkey. Then later, he moved to Iraq, where he lived for many years in the city of Najaf. Even from exile, he continued speaking. His speeches were recorded on cassette tapes and secretly brought back into Iran. People listened in homes, in mosques, in universities. Slowly, his voice became the voice of resistance. By the late 1970s, protests against the Shah were growing bigger and bigger. Millions of people filled the streets. Strikes shut down businesses and oil production. The government struggled to function at this point. Security forces opened fire on demonstrators. Many people were killed. Instead of stopping the protests, that violence, it made more people angrier.